This already a push towards... All right, so they don't use that molly right away. I was going to say, quick push towards A. They'll push each other back. Heavy util usage at the beginning of this round.
Oh, you're right. They are pushing. ardiis pushing forward for the first blood of the round. Following behind the Trailblazer. Capitalizing on that first one, but C9 readapts right away. Pushing out towards Art. First contact once again. Still NRG on the board. Wow. The late alert not going to work out. Jake's already solo. At least denies the flawless for Cloud9. Looking for this clutch as NRG are closing in. But they have all the numbers moving forward. Watching the correct spot. And it's picture perfect for NRG to get the pistol on the B site. But because of this heal, there's dwindled numbers. A weakened B site, but Victor still opens it up. Hidden behind the map. Here comes the alarm bot. Nice little flash, but Xeppaa turned away from it to be able to get these kills. So nice clean take so far for Cloud9. Xeppaa continues to push forward. A Song now overwhelmed by Jake on the other end. crashies answers back with his own Phantom in a clutch situation. A disadvantage against 3.
Almost had to play full contact into this situation as such.
So we get a contact right there. Op shot miss by ardiis, but crashies is still holding behind the site. 18 seconds left. The top of the ponytail spotted, but Zellsis can get the kill. crashies pushing forward for the headshot onto Runi. He's going to work.
Wild.
Zellsis in the site. Another disadvantage. crashies. His teammates move forward to support. C9 now walk into the site. High Tide moving up. Lockdown being set down by Cloud9 as the plant will come in. Wallbang almost got that pick there, but Finesse still gets the kill onto Leaf. So we're waiting now for NRG to retake the site after the lockdown. Here's the attempt. Reckoning to start things off. Cove being thrown down as Runa gets the pick off onto Victor. Zellsis still trying to play around this Cove to try to get a pick, but he gets picked off himself by ardiis with the operator. Post plant now situation for C9. Cove coming up. Xeppaa looking for timing. Teammates are falling down left and right.
For them, same play. Shark attack right to B.
What? Through the poison orb. Leaf coming out though with the blade storm. Connects the second onto crashies. Dashing forward, updrafting, looking for Song. Finally finds him. Looks for the pick. Reckoning comes down as well. And the B side is now open. Dropped by the defenders. The lurker dropped. And that gives a chance here for NRG to fight back on the defense for the retake. Jake stays inside the radius. Still gets a pick before he falls. Now activating the Viper's Pit. The 2 versus 1. The tap onto the spike. And Finesse is looking around, but it's just heading back towards Secret. NRG now looking for that pressure up on mid, and so are Cloud9. A trade-off on a 4v4. Runi trying to get a spray through that High Tide, and he gets picked off. Unfortunately now for Cloud9, allowing NRG. Looking for this timing onto Jake. Jake's not even paying attention to it. Turns around though, and still gets the headshot. ardiis now trying to stay alive towards Flowers. Numbers are dwindling now for NRG. But C9 are also low on HP. That clock is ticking on that spike. C9 have to react quick. It's up to Sam in sight. The Cove. It's the Gulag right there. The trade-off.
All right. Reckoning goes through. Here comes the util dump from Cloud9.
Yeah. Really good Reckoning, get all of this information. With the lore buy that you have for C9 and getting all the audio cues from the geysers coming out from the Reckoning. The kills are coming out easily for NRG. And you definitely can see it here. There's no time left onto the spike on a 3-player stack.
Good
Denied
delay.
once again exactly there by Snake Bites, High Tides. Seeker's now out on the attack, so NRG committed to a B hit. Reckoning then out on the defense as Jake pushes in towards the back of the site. Once again, C9 holding their ground. Reckoning pushing NRG back.
30 seconds left.
Toxic Stream's about to come down on the defense as crashies is looking for a timing. Support on the back of the site too, and that's NRG able to bring back finally.
They are feeling good in these rounds to start swinging the defensive side. There's a quick, pretty default. There's low by round though.
Off angle set by Runi. The flash, it was a late flash. That was a nicely done flash by crashies.
Right there.
Double swing for the kill, a second one onto the B link, so Jake can get the support. Disadvantage now for C9, only for a bit,
30 seconds
as
left.
Leaf and Zellsis instantly drop 2 players of NRG. Swinging the advantage back for C9. 20 seconds left. crashies looking to walk back in the A. There's only 1 player defending on that site. Rotation then comes across. There's only 13 seconds left. Leaf is going to get punished out of that one.
10 seconds left.
Xeppaa knows
10
now.
seconds left, yeah. But the spike's in the back of the site. It's going to be still a plant coming through. Got out. The first tap. And the headshot from crashies. On a 1v1. Cove up. Position for crashies. Gets that clutch there against Cloud9. With the offense from NRG. And finally, we had the first execution. ardiis dashing across towards the back of the site. Leaf looking to battle against him, but he loses the fight. Advantage now for NRG as he rush into B. Waiting for all of these walls to come down before the bloodbath starts. And indeed, there you go. All these trades coming across to make the advantage out for NRG. Cascade then push back out on the defense. Zellsis looking for a timing. But this has just been great utility being done by NRG so far, scaling all of these utilities up and down until this happens now for Jake to regain control back in the B site. Runi on top of Heaven too. Not answered back by Victor, but race swing out! The man's insane! C9 comes back in for the defuse, and they get that point!
They're hovering.
Trying to do a similar play. Trailblazer already going towards the back.
Oh my gosh.
Spraying through the high tides to get 2 kills. That nullifies the lockdown that Victor had available for NRG to try to open up sites. Seekers then coming out. There's only 3 players left alive here for NRG. Make that only 2. Crush is doing whatever he can, but it falls down to Finesse. On a 4v1 now spotted by the Seeker. Cascade coming through. The first headshot to Zellsis, but it's not enough. C9 will get the first map on Pearl. If NRG are looking to hit this A site.
Seen a few frenzies around. Always know those are super good for breaking baby door and just making a quick dash over towards that B site once you fake an A. Doors open. They're gonna start clearing.
Oh, that allows Victor to go for the dash behind, but he gets stunned. We come in across it with Xeppaa holding in the back of the site. Looking for that third, but it gets denied here by crashies. Advantage out for C9. Plant coming down for NRG. Rotate coming across. As now ardiis is in a position. Help playing close towards that small door. All 3 players of C9 looking to flood back from the top of heavens. And that flash gives a lot of information to allow ardiis to start activating a lurk. Dropping down silently other players of Cloud9. Now it's up to crashies to hold that side, that 1v1. They know crashies is alone on A, and Jake denies him right away. Will stick onto that spike. Poison Orb then coming up, the wall bang, trying to get that kill onto Jake, but it's not gonna happen. C9 gets the pistol. The flash comes out on the attack at least though, but C9 still takes advantage of that as this wall comes down, placed up here by Runi. Here comes the bloodbath. This is good for a couple of kills for NRG.
1 enemy remaining.
Her advantage, make that in favor of NRG just for a bit, but the damage has been done and get the lockdown in. But here's Finesse watching that flank. Lockdown now activated for NRG as they're pushing in the A site. Counter flashes coming across and C9's rotating all the way across the B site.
Zellsis?
But a 1v1 inside A, Zellsis will definitely get detained, but at least wins that fight against Victor. Plant only comes down now, so that gives a chance still for C9 to go for the quick rotate. crashies trying to get a timing. His opponent slides across as it's Leaf. Counter lockdown now coming out on the defense. Paranoia being pushed by NRG to keep their opponents back. But here's the opportunity with the overdrive for C9. Clearing all the utility left behind here by NRG as they pop the nanoswarms early. Leaf getting a shot onto Som. But things are looking really good for C9 on that flood retake. Rotates all the way back towards spawn every single time. The plant right now for NRG, that default spot for them has been the bottom of that staircase. Finesse in a position to not allow C9 to rotate across that small door. So both make that even 4 players of C9 looking to rotate in duos on the top and the back of that B site. No flashes available. Xeppaa does get the trade-off onto ardiis, but we just have too good of positions for NRG. Placed on the ground, door now opening. 2 players now pinched towards the orb of B, but it's still being won by NRG. Xeppaa still anchors inside B site. Seekers coming out, a 3 versus 3. Door being reopened by Runi, so they can pinch back against NRG. That forces a lockdown to come down for ardiis. Zellsis does get the pick off of the Som no matter what though. We don't care about the lockdown, just pushing in for these kills. Ardiis finally at least gets spotted by Xeppaa. Reopening the door once again. As now we're dancing across, runi gets the pick for Cloud9 within this round. That now puts ardiis out of commission. Now has to fall back down, looking for her timing.
What is this dance?
Finesse is still trying to push against him. He gets hit by the Seeker. Finesse is pushing forward, finally drops him down. The advantage back for the defenders still, though, as the lockdown pushes both defenders on the postman out on the attack. And Zellsis then swings in with the rest of Cloud9. The energy is done against them. Meanwhile, though, Toxic Stream does come out on the defense as a slide comes across, and this is going to be a bloodbath once again. An advantage for Cloud9 as both players now pulling back from energy. The slide across, what the click from Som and a kill from ardiis. The spike falls as the advantage comes back for the defenders.
Zellsis.
That was actually quite nice to see.
Oh,
Now Nanoswarm pushing Finesse away, picking up the Ghost, getting the first kill.
spamming. Oh no, it's a gun! No, it's a gun again! It's a gun again! Okay, maybe he can't grab it.
Go get it, arms!
ardiis gets it.
Opened by Cloud9 so they could try to get a timing when the dark cover comes back out, but Snakebite still delays for a little bit more. Victor over peeking, denied and punished by Zellsis. A flash fully blinds Finesse. As now C9 floods the C site. Som already on the early rotate,
Enemy remaining.
but Xeppaa was
30 seconds
playing
left.
that off angle, not being cleared. Retake. Trailblazer out from energy to try to clear out the site. 2 players from Waterfall, 3 players from Spawn. Big paranoia that's going to blind a few, except for Xeppaa, who does punish Victor on the early push. Xeppaa looking to fight back.
Oh my
Has
gosh.
support from Zellsis. It's a 2-for-2 on both ends. Advantage back for the
Player
defenders.
standing.
Only 1 left to go. And as we mentioned, it was not planted for him. So runi has to try to fight back and can't get it done. It doesn't budge energy, though.
Nope.
They're still holding their positions. Or picking up. Allows for them to have Seekers on the attack. Xeppaa trying to find information as they see only 1 Seeker going towards C. Still committed to push inside B, though. ardiis flashed away. Snakebite Nanoswarm, allowing the plant to happen towards the default towards Cloud9. Yeah, there's a Snakebite that comes down. runi putting the Viper's Pit up. We're trying to get a timing on a retake now for energy. Finesse is right there. Couldn't get the punishment onto runi.
Big mid flank.
And yes, indeed, it's a double flank coming across. That Zellsis holding his ground. Relay Bolt misses him. It's a 1-for-1, but Victor fights back. Back to a 2 versus 2. Leaf inside the pit with runi. ardiis trying to get a timing. Picked off now on the top of the staircase up to Victor alone. Pit goes down, allowing Leaf to get another. As they're on this lower buy. Now the trap play that we've seen before is counter paranoia. Out as Victor cannot get these kills. crashies still gets the Sheriff kill. Pushing forward with the frenzy, the stinger rather. Som drops 2, flash coming out, shorting out to get the kill. Whoa, runi! Watching a flank and dropping both. But crashies, he does have a Sheriff on a 2 versus 1. All he needs is a body shot on the last 2 players of runi and Zellsis, and he could definitely clutch this. He's been on fire in the first and second map. Looking for that! The Red Bull clutch! Been a rare occasion this full map indeed. Plat now coming down on the attack, now confirmed that the hit is on A. Trying to look for a play here is going to be Xeppaa. Just around the corner is Finesse. As NRG is still inching and closing now on the rotate. Beeping in is that spike. Finesse does get the first kill. And second one to Xeppaa, though. Denied once again by Jake.
Player standing.
But it's all up to 1. It's runi. Snakebite on the ground. Hiding under behind the dark cover. Avoiding the flash. Getting the first kill. Down 11 HP. Big flash coming out. Second kill. But ardiis sprays him back. And energy will be able to push this into a 3rd map.
Faster on the lurk, but Zellsis.
This is where it gets tough, because you're pushed up on the other end, but you're alone. If you die here, this is going to be easy for your opponents to get into the site, and they will do just that for energy. runi trying to get some shark darts across, but it's a poison orb that pushes him away. The plant comes across, and ardiis is waiting and looking for the rotation. He's going to be the late lurk back towards the A connector, while we have jump spots coming out from Som at sewers.
They haven't heard long yet.
It's being spotted though by crashies. They're timing on this one, trying to get the backstab, cannot get it done. We stay alive for NRG, at least for now. 7 HP onto Finesse. crashies falls as C9 are going in for the retake.
The reflame.
Only 2 to take. The reflame coming out. It's not going to happen. It's a rotate back from the sewers. 2 players now low with the frenzy, trying to get the spray. ardiis trying to get it done. Connects up to the first, but cannot swing onto the second one. jakee will get the kill. The defuse and the applause of the crowd.
To find out how this Killjoy utility is set up a bit. Relay that to the team. crashies doing the same.
Just gets delayed for a bit. The alarm bot's still up though.
Enemy kill.
Leaf using turret as bait to get the backstab onto Victor. Now NRG for the rest. We're just gonna look for this plant if we can. Already 2 players from Cloud9 rotated towards the back of the site.
And
Gonna be a pinch across on both ends. Nice little ding, some support coming out. Leaf dashing away.
One enemy
Leaf
remaining.
continues to dash across to get the ace.
Gosh.
Should allow now NRG to go for the plant.
Sonar bolt goes in, destroyed immediately. So now they're gonna have to source everything with a util dump to get back into sight. This crossfire's a little sketchy from NRG if it doesn't go off right away. They lose quite a few members on these first few angles.
Yeah, only 1 flash available, just got used, and it doesn't hit too many players, so this is gonna be strong positions now. It's still ardiis left and right with the dash activated. The fire! Finally denied by Xeppaa. But that momentum that was built. Jake's in the back of the site. Updraft coming through, and Jake still gets the kill onto ardiis. He had a right click miss, got stunned on the second one and punished. Finesse cutting the rotations on 2 players into B site. Lockdown then coming down on the attack from Victor. Instead of using it for a fake, it's been used to clear space. In the back of the C site.
Timing.
Leaf and runi get the 2 kills. Staying safe from the radius of the lockdown. As crashies was looking for a play, up to a 2 versus 1. Cloudburst, second one comes through, does get the kill. ADSing!
Now to B.
We're about to have the fastest haven ever. A dash
Seriously?
across here, a flash through, a crossfire set up. Trade off here, advantage for C9 as Zellsis gets 2 kills. Now High Tide Cove, a plant. Coming out from NRG, it's gonna be safe. Instant lockdown coming through, pit coming out. And there's that ping for the corner. Is there an combination to stop them in that area? It's the aftershock. It's the aftershock for blowing up Finesse.
Last
Forced
player
into it.
standing.
Victor trying to watch the flank, now solo on a 4 versus 1. Jake just trying to waste the time down.
Yep. As here in the playoff stage, NRG takes 6 now. Cloud9 has a chance to even this one out though, even with the light armor buy. Move towards A, and so much aggression here.
The aggression from Leaf allows for him to get the kill onto ardiis. A push up from Jake, catching one on a reload, and that spike down.
A.
Flash down towards sewers. crashies looking for the heroic play once again. Wins that duel. Trailblazer so aware with the information, so aware with his utility. But Victor's there for the support. Rolling Thunder out
Leaf.
to allow Leaf to push through. Shorty does not get a kill. Only 1 left to go. And it's crashies.
I got the spike.
He's done it before, and he could do it again. crashies is looking towards the spawn. Spots a Xeppaa, and Xeppaa is there to get the kill. Pulls the triggers. Who wins the duels? And is it gonna be ardiis? Indeed, he will get the first one, traded off by runi onto Som. Although NRG still holding the ground, playing aggressively. Big flash, double swing across, trying to tie the situation. Big fault line across too. But we cannot capitalize on a kill. Meanwhile, though, Jake does get the kill towards the A side of 2 versus 2. Trailblazer to push Zellsis back. Here's a fast rotated across, finds the support onto crashies. As unfortunately, crashies gets sandwiched and cornered. Up to Victor on a 2 versus 1. They're walking right back into him with this frenzy. It's so quiet right now. Victor pushes out. Jake with the patience allows Cloud9. Toxic screen up though by Finesse. Just trying to slow down that fast speed from Cloud9 on the execution towards C. Big paranoia blinds up Victor. Counter flash coming out behind the High Tide. It's a 1-for-1 on both ends as it pulls back Cloud9. Looking to readjust towards B. This is all being heard currently by ardiis. Alarm bot even spotting a few Trailblazer out on the defense towards the garage. To see that the pivot has happened from Cloud9 towards here. ardiis identifying that early sound being made, wins that 1v1 against Xeppaa. Plant out for the ceiling, a flank out from Victor.
One enemy remaining.
And just clean shots all around from NRG in the end.
That's what needed to happen.
Punish anybody here towards this B site. Allen drawn up, Victor in the back by Gong, not spotted by the recon dart, which allows ardiis now to move forward. All that information was there. Answered back though by runi, who does even up the score line. Double flank from behind. And that's Xeppaa's turn. Fully flash. A heal coming out into Som. That allows the plant to happen. The plant's happening towards the A site though. It's up to Xeppaa and runi. Xeppaa hearing the rotation across. It's gonna be two individual heroic plays. Both of them pinned. And trying to circle back. Quick flick on the first. And it's traded off now. runi looking to reposition.
Sonar Bolt just came up for him.
Here's the footsteps from the A link. That's Finesse and Som moving together. Both footsteps not being heard. Behind by FNS.
They haven't cleared short.
crashies with that does get the spray kill through the poison orb onto Jake. Seekers to come out. It does get the contact onto Lee.
Oh dear.
A trade-off, a flood back. The plant comes down for C9 and it can't hold it.
But the harbor wall is going to block them all. That's what NRG want.
And ardiis is the one that's dashing in. Utility now being used, delays off the Nanoswarm. Both of them being used by Xeppaa. A recon dart out, but no kills coming through. Still a 5 versus 5 somehow. With the clock ticking down. Flash across. C9 on the board. 2 more left to go to bring this to overtime. And C9 will do it. Sova, Trailblazer as he hears it. Instant rotate across. Flash in the back of the site to allow the double swing across. But it's ardiis that wraps around. 2 players fall down for C9. But Leaf comes back from the spawn to answer right back. Trying to get the spray through the high tides.
Spike planted.
Xeppaa on the flank, now identified and spotted, and it's Finesse. Playing tucked in, and he's gonna hear the full rotate back. Oh, it's a fake after fake. Paranoia that comes in from the spawn. A high-low, but a crossfire set up for NRG. Numbers dwindling down for C9.
Oh my gosh.
As it comes down to Xeppaa still on this flank. But he has to move quick. There's that first kill off the Victor. Advantage still for NRG with 1 player alive. Xeppaa now closing in up to the site. Crossfire set up for NRG. They're still too good. A 2v1 attack on a spike. Finesse puts NRG back in the lead.
Range of that alarm bot on B. So kind of holding within the utility. NRG is saying do not move. Finesse says we're fine on this hold.
And are they fine on this hold for NRG? The triple setup, the crossfire, the walk-in. Jake punished by ardiis. A dash in then from Leaf. But it's still the crossfire. Too good for NRG. Up to Zellsis. Looking to get it done. Back and forth. The 2 kills on 2 versus 1 now. A plant will get him the Rolling Thunder. Victor and Finesse. Just across. It's not going to happen. Zellsis gets denied by Victor. And NRG continue the era of the international events.
An amazing game played by both sides.